Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Michael, and this is 5-Minute Skills, where we break down powerful ideas and practical skills in just 5 minutes. And today, we're diving into something that can seriously change your life: how to build a growth mindset. Now, I know that sounds like one of those buzzwords people throw around, but trust me, this is the real deal. If you've ever felt stuck, doubted yourself, or thought, "I'm just not good at this," then this video is for you. Because here's the truth. It's not about talent. It's not about being born smart or lucky. It's about your mindset, how you think about learning, failure, and effort. So give me the next few minutes, and I'll show you how to shift your thinking and start seeing yourself and your potential in a whole new way. Let's start with what a growth mindset actually is. The term comes from Carol Dweck, a psychologist at Stanford, who spent decades studying how people succeed or don't. She discovered that there are basically two mindsets people tend to have. The first is a fixed mindset. If you've ever thought, "I'm just not good at math," or "I'll never be creative," that's fixed mindset territory. It's the belief that your abilities are set, like you've got a certain amount of intelligence or talent, and that's it. People with a fixed mindset tend to avoid challenges because they're afraid of looking bad. They give up easily when things get hard. And they see effort as something losers do because, if you're really good at something, you shouldn't have to try. Sound familiar? Yeah, I've been there too. But then there's the growth mindset. This is the belief that you can get better at pretty much anything if you're willing to put in the work. It's not about being perfect. It's about improving. People with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities. They embrace effort because they know it's how you grow. And when they fail, they don't take it personally. They see it as feedback. Like, "Oh cool, now I know what doesn't work. Let's try something else." Think about the difference for a second. One mindset keeps you stuck. The other one opens doors. So how do you actually build a growth mindset? It's not like flipping a switch and boom, you're a different person. It's more like training a muscle. You've got to work at it, but every little shift makes you stronger. Here's how you can start. First, be aware of your self-talk. Pay attention to the things you tell yourself when things get hard. Let's say you bomb a test, or your project at work gets torn apart. What's your first thought? If it's something like, "I'm so stupid," or "I'll never get this," that's fixed mindset talk. And it's not helping you. The key is to catch yourself in the moment and reframe it. Instead of, "I can't do this," try, "I can't do this yet." That little word, "yet," is powerful. It shifts the focus from where you are now to where you're going. It opens the door to possibility. Second, lean into challenges instead of avoiding them. I get it. Struggling doesn't feel good. Nobody likes to feel dumb or incompetent. But here's the truth. Struggle means you're learning. Your brain is literally creating new connections. That's how growth happens. So the next time something feels hard, instead of backing away, tell yourself, "This is where I get better." It's not about winning all the time. It's about showing up, even when it's tough. Third, redefine what failure means to you. Most of us have been taught that failure is something to be ashamed of, but that's a fixed mindset trap. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of success. Think about it. Every successful person you admire has failed more times than you probably know. The difference is, they didn't let it stop them. They used it. They asked, "What can I learn from this?" So the next time you mess up, and you will, because we all do, take a breath and get curious. Look at what happened. What worked? What didn't? What would you do differently next time? That's how you grow. Fourth, focus on effort and process, not just outcomes. Our culture loves to celebrate the big wins, the medals, the promotions, the highlight reels on social media. But we don't always see the hours of practice, the late nights, the sacrifices it took to get there. If you want to build a growth mindset, you've got to learn to love the process. Celebrate the fact that you practiced guitar today, even if you're still messing up the chords. Give yourself credit for going to the gym, even if you didn't hit a personal best. It's the effort that matters. Effort is what builds skill. Skill is what brings results. And finally, surround yourself with people who have a growth mindset too. This one's huge. If you're always around people who think small, who believe that things can't change, who make excuses instead of taking action, that mindset is going to rub off on you. But if you spend time with people who challenge themselves, who are always learning, who embrace the grind, you'll start to do the same. Energy is contagious. Choose wisely. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This all sounds great, but it's not that easy. And you're right. It's not easy, but it's simple. It's about small, consistent shifts in how you think and act. You won't be perfect at it. I'm not perfect at it. There are still days I fall into fixed mindset thinking. But now, I notice it. And I can choose to change it. And you can too. So here's my challenge for you today. Pick one area of your life where you've been holding back because of a fixed mindset. Maybe it's your career. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's a skill you've always wanted to learn but keep telling yourself you're not cut out for. Whatever it is, take one small action today that reflects a growth mindset. Maybe it's signing up for a class. Maybe it's practicing something you're bad at. Maybe it's simply saying, I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. Do that. And then do it again tomorrow. And the day after that. Because the truth is, you are capable of so much more than you think. Your potential isn't fixed. It's something you build. One thought, one action, one day at a time. All right, that's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. I'm Michael, this is 5-Minute Skills, and I'll see you next time. Stay curious, stay committed, and keep growing.